Hey guys, what's everybody up to? So, by majority vote, we're going to do a live stream of me cutting glass while I'm technically making the video for it. So what we're going to do here is sit here, chit chat for a few, let people roll in, and then I'm going to go ahead and throw up one of my intros randomly and kind of say a little bit about what the tools we need, stuff like that. And then we'll jump into cutting glass. I'll take little breaks in between here so I can catch up and chat and chit chat a little bit. But just so you guys know, when I do go make the video of me doing this, I will be cutting most of that out. So just so everybody's aware. Besides that, how everybody's doing? How is everybody doing today? I'm doing pretty good myself. Oh, who got in here? Bunny Viper, Eduardo S, Mr. Kaler, me, Bunny Viper, Ben Backstrom, ABC. What's going on, man? Gina, Crypt Keeper, Adkins, Steven, Brooklyn Bell, Tian Aqua, Mark Sterelson, Dream Fish Keeping. Hope everybody's doing good today. Nah, Steven, I ain't cutting myself. I'm actually doing it without gloves, which I don't advise. Don't do what I do. At least I'm doing one thing right and wearing eye protection. So, yeah, right. I might have to take a break or like cut my camera off for a second and get everything set up and everything. I had to make this stupid ass J-rigged fucking stand so I can get a nice overhead view of me doing it. There's also going to be more than one video of me doing this because there's a lot that I can do with a handheld glass cutter. Cut things like glass beer bottles. You can take a 20 high and turn it into a 10-gallon low if you wanted. I'm not joking. There's all sorts of stuff you can do with these things. And a lot of it is really useful for fish tanks, like making the partitions for overflow, or not overflows, sumps for dividing tanks, all sorts of different stuff. And eventually, through one of these segments, I'm also going to teach you how to drill a flat piece of glass like this. Say you're doing a sump and you need to get some holes in there so the water will go through it instead of over it. Well, I'll show you how to do that. So it'll be pretty fun. All sorts of stuff planned. 15 people in here. Alrighty. I forget I don't have armrests on this chair. I changed my chair so it's not so damn squeaky. Pepland Creeks, how's it going, man? Hope you're doing good. Adkins, Mississippi Hippie. Give it a few more minutes. I'll give it about another 10 minutes here before I actually get started on anything. So, a little bit what we're going to be going over is, say you got a 29-gallon tank lid and all you have are 20 talls or 10 gallons. Well, show you a way to spend $5 and make your own 10-gallon lid or whatever you want to do with it. Partitions, anything. Super simple. Everybody says it's so hard. Don't get me wrong, there's always a risk that, the glass can break or not break the way you want. So, 3G, nice pet. Jeez. It's like, I'm going to drill this 40. Oh, I do. I know you're one of the people that have kind of pushed me to do this. I know Steven was pretty excited about me cutting glass easily, all sorts of stuff. So I decided to get at it. I did start making video. I have started making like the intro and part of what I was doing. I got a bunch of spare glass over here that I already cut and everything from. But I decided this would be a little bit funner. And to be honest, the video quality that I'm getting off of StreamYard is quite a bit better than using the recording option on OBS. So that would be pretty cool, Steven. That's another thing I was going to do for the last video. I didn't really want to say anything, but I'm going to make a little nano tank out of fish tank lids, old fish tank lids. You know, stuff like this. So that'll be fun. But I can. It's definitely easy to make little like little boxes and stuff for that too. It's real easy. Right on, Atkins. Oh, 18 people. All right. Like I said, we're gonna be doing some glass cutting today, guys. So I'm getting ready to throw up that intro for the video I've been making out of this stream. Yeah, picture frame, and you know what? I'm not doing just one thickness of glass either. I've got like fish tank lid glass. I've got it's like an old table panel. And then I've got this, which is picture frame glass. It's super thin. So we're gonna be cutting all that tonight. Snoochie booch. Oh, we're not drilling, Snooch. We're cutting. We're cutting. Paul McCarthy, how's it going? Sorry you couldn't sleep, man. I get to watch my boring ass cut some glass. All right. So bear with me, guys, for a few minutes here while I ignore chat while I'm kind of saying my part here. Make sure I got everything. Yep. All right. Face my camera, I guess. I'm talking to the camera a little bit. Hey guys, Misfit here. Today we're going to be going over about cutting single panels of glass. Make it short and sweet here. Some of the tools you're going to need, obviously, is a glass cutter. I like this brand. It's Cobalt. It's $5 at Lowe's. There's there are little red ones that are even cheaper, about $2. So you're going to need one of those. You're going to need a dowel rod of some sort. I like using the real thin ones. This one's plexiglass, but it's still a little round rod. Fuck, you could even use a pencil. You're going to need a marker, some tape, and some sort of straight edge. I don't really need to be measuring anything right now, so I'm just going to use the straight edge from an old tank lid. But always make sure you have a good straight edge. That's going to help the most. It's extremely hard to take these knives and cut a dead straight line without one. So it's definitely going to be needed. So give me a few minutes here. Let me get my camera set up, and we'll be right back. I'll at least talk to you guys while I'm setting this up. I'm sorry, I didn't really think about it. All right. This dumbass Jerry ass stand I had to make. Excuse me. All right. Probably just looking at my dirty ass desk here from working at it all day. Let's see here. Just a little bit. All right. Now, first thing you're going to, oh shit, my shit's all messed up. First thing you're going to do here after you get all set up, you got your knife, right? All right. That straight edge set up, or get your grab your straight edge. Get that all lined up nice and neat here, wherever you want it. We're just going to go with the same width as this panel of old tank lid. Marker. Nice clear line there. I have to go over a couple times. All right, we got that. Next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to take a straight edge, kind of take your knife here. I like, see how this has got it's got like a little nut here and it kind of sticks out. I like using the opposite side because it's just kind of a flat side, makes it a little easier going down that straight edge there. So you want to take that pointing towards that, get the blade lined up right on the dead center of that line, and then push your straight edge up to the knife or up to glass cutter, so that way you can compensate for the little bit of metal that's sticking out, right? So after you get that, get it lined up there. All right. Now, if you look closely, you can see there's a little gap there between the straight edge and the piece that you're trying to cut. Now, I like to, just because I always have issues with it, I like to tape down my straight edge pretty good here. Tape it down. Maybe get a few pieces there so it's not moving around on you. I think I just ran out of tape. That stinks. I always like to get one up at the top too, just in case. We got that all centered back where we need it. All right. Now, when you're doing this, you should hear a sound kind of similar to sizzling bacon or something frying in a frying pan. If you don't hear that, you're not cutting it enough, to say the least. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. That, a lot of these, you got to hold them pretty much straight up and down because there's no, I mean, I'm trying to get a good shot on that blade there. That blade's tiny. See how little that is? So all that extra metal is going to be sticking. So you got to hold it straight up and down, right at the edge of the glass there. Give it a little bit of pressure. Hear that sound? All right. There's your cut. Go ahead and take your straight edge off of there. Now you're going to take your dowel rod. Get it underneath this pane of glass here. Just kind of line it up. You want the dowel rod to be just a little bit more on the access side, not on the side that you're keeping. So get it lined up nice and good there. Right. Kind of put some hip pressure over here. Now, thicker glass is always going to be a little harder. This is a thicker piece of glass here. But by utilizing this dowel rod a little bit and just that little bit of leverage, it really helps. So now take a hand, right? You got a nice, clean, straight cut of glass. Well, looks like it's a little weird there, but it's virtually straight. And it's simple as that. That's a pretty good piece. Um, so it's definitely not as hard as what people make it out to be at all. Um, Now, what makes it hard is when you start trying to do smaller pieces. Let's say like this. Let's mark us out another piece here. Got our straight edge. This time we're gonna do, I don't know, 2 inch piece, or about 2 inch piece here. Tape down. This time I'm not going to use a marker to mark it. I'm just kind of guesstimating it. It's pretty straight here. So we're going to take it and we're going to cut our glass again. There's that sound. All right. Now, look very kindly. There's the cut right there. All right. Now, with it being a thinner piece, like I said, it's going to be a bit harder. It's kind of like wood. When you get a stick and you're trying to break and you get down to the last little bit and it just doesn't want to break off, right? So it's kind of the same thing here. Right here. All right. And as well, guys, like I said, use gloves when you do this. Little shards of glass do come sometimes. And safety glasses as well. I wear glasses. All right. Sure, I got this set right here. A lot of times, like a lot of people take the other end here and just kind of tap it. Personally, I just do it the same way. Now you got a nice little 2 inch piece of glass for what the hell ever you would need it for. Pretty dang straight too. So it's not hard at all. Now, if you want to do, say, just like a little 1 inch piece of glass, same thing. Straight edge there. Knife. Give it a good nice slice. Well, I didn't get that one real good. Give me a second here. And just so you guys know, these blades do get dull very quickly. See, we got a nice little itty bitty piece of glass. As you can see, there's little chunks of glass laying around, so that's why I'm also talking about gloves. All right, get rid of that. All this. We got this little itty bitty piece, right? Now, for me, this is when using the back half of that knife comes in handy. Get it set there. Get your knife. Well, this one ain't really working too well. Let's see if my marker will work a little better. Yeah, you see how I'm cutting these little pieces is quite a bit harder. Now that's why I say it's good to get a towel or some paper towels. I'm just using some paper towels here. So we're going to grab some of those. Now, obviously paying attention, you see, you get your dowel rod set right. All you need to do is hit this area right here, right? So get that paper towel set over it just in case. Hand on it. I just used my fist. Well, maybe here. Make a mess while we do it. Had to use a bit of extra force there. There you go. Nice little 1 by 2 inch piece of glass. So yeah. All right. Now for really thin glass. This is about half the size of the glass that we were using before. Get it back on here. Get your tape all taped back on there. Yes, I'm reusing the same tape because it appears to be that's all the tape I got left. Get this all set here. All right. Make our mark. All right. Now, a lot of times, like, because I use like just regular tape like this, I'll just take my knife, leave the glass completely taped to it already, just like that, scoot it over just enough to where it's guiding that knife. So I'm making a nice, clean, straight cut. So you just kind of line it up there, hold your glass there. Now with this thinner glass, you do not want to push very hard. You still want to try to get that sound, but you push any harder than that, you're probably going to break it. So we're going to go ahead and try to make a cut here. Well, and that is one of the problems with cutting smaller glass right there. It broke before, I still made the cut right. The cut's still there. Wipe away this chalk marker here. You can still see the cut's still there, but it broke off before it got to that. So we're going to go ahead and try that again here. Go ahead and flip it around. Grab this other piece of glass to put underneath. Hopefully that'll give it a little more sturdy of a surface so it doesn't bow or bend or anything. I think that was what the problem. I'm actually using like a plastic card table as my desk here. So let's get our glass back up on here. Decent size piece here. Make our mark. All right. Before I make this cut, I'm going to go ahead and switch this over to a new blade. So that way I have a nice, clean, sharp blade. Maybe. Oh, come on. There it goes. All right. Get set now to a new blade. Go ahead and line it up here. That little bit of pressure. All right. Now it didn't snap that time. All right. Well, there we go. I was going to show you the dowel rod, but the smaller, thinner pieces, just by the pressure of me picking that up, snapped clean off perfectly, exactly where I cut it. So on the bright side, the thinner glass is a lot easier to break apart. A nice clean cut. I use this method. I have a lot of random ass tank lids. and just random sheets of glass and odd shaped tanks. So I like always having one of these around to cut down like a 29-gallon lid to fit a 10-gallon or a 20-gallon or something like that. So personally, for the fish hobby, this is a very, very useful tool. So think about it. On some of the next episodes or the next two installments of this, we're going to be doing, I'm going to cut a glass bottle, like a beer bottle. We'll be cutting the bottom off one of those. You can do that with these. And for the last one, I'm not going to give you too many details because I'd like to make it a bit of a surprise. It's pretty cool. So beyond that. Now there's another little thing with these tools. They come with, see those little notches there? You can use that to put the pane of glass in there and kind of just pry it a little, and pry it a little bit so it breaks too. I don't ever use that. I've broken more glass using those than not. So yeah, I'm gonna pause my camera. I'm gonna shut my camera off for a second here while I get back set normal, and we'll continue streaming a little bit. Get all this glass out of here. Right. Glass shard. Yeah, you will get a little bit of glass shards from doing this, forewarned. So be aware of that. I know I've been ignoring chat for a while. Guys, give me a second. I'm going to be hitting that hard here in a second. We're going to talk about it. I just kind of felt in the groove there and decided to keep going with it. So. Stuff out of the way. I got all sorts of junk up on my desk. Alrighty. Over here. This back over here. Where did it go? Losing my mind here, guys. Right. Chat. All right. Scroll way the fuck back up here. There we go. All right. Snooch, don't cut glass while wearing flip flops in the garage. Step off and get shards in your feet. Oh, yeah. Definitely. I'm doing it here at my desk. I don't have any floor or carpet or anything in here. It's a fish room. So I took it all out and I have a shop vac sit next to me, clean up the mess afterwards. So I kind of just use that mat there and dumped everything in the trash. Hey Jess, how you doing? Hope you're doing good tonight. 3G. Elizabeth, Florida Fish Rescue. B Wizzle. Surf City. Not a whole lot, man. Just got done cut some glass. What else we got in here? Tien Aqua. Freaky Fish Lady. Brooklyn Bell. Not regular pliers specifically for, yeah. Yep, those are helpful, but I mean, not really. I mean, I've done this shit with a pencil, so I'm just saying, super quick, cheap, and simple way of doing it. My biggest tip for it all would be listen for that nice, like sizzling sound. It kind of sounds like as you're taking that blade to the glass. It sure is a fancy smancy keyboard. Yeah, yeah. I play some games every now and then, so you got some decent stuff. Gloves help. They do help, but I didn't get cut, so yeah. The dowel rod method. Yep, I always use it. My favorite. Ethernet and webcam finally arrived. I don't think I'll be able to set up tonight, but tomorrow maybe. Hmm. Mm. You make my drawings. Every now and again I do TN. Every now and then I do. Not so much anymore because I've been playing a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, I have seen that Ivy. Been thinking about it, but need to look at pricing. I feel like I worded myself very well tonight, and I made it to where I was very understandable. Did my mic cut out very much at all while I was doing all that? Just need some input. I don't feel like going back and listening to myself right now. Um, yeah, that dowel rod and that sizzling sound you get as you're cutting. Um, awesome little tips. And you can even do angle cuts and stuff like that. You can do zigzagged cuts and stuff. It's pretty neat. Or like wavy cuts. And that's what we're going to be going over on the next stream or the next segment of live glass cutting. Sweet. Thank you, Freaky Fish Lady. Atkins and buddy. I don't know what it is this week, but like I've been on it. I can actually speak my mind. I mean, nothing's changed. It's been nice. I feel like I don't sound so much as a fool. If that makes any sense. Be a second here, and I'll turn on my camera. Been on a Warzone kick lately. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Definitely played for a while. Where can I look at the plushies, y'all? And only officers giving away. It's the company. The company is called Green Pleco. Get them at greenpleco.com. Oh no, Gina, it's not that. I've always had issues with. I have an issue where my mind works faster than my mouth can put out. So I'll slur my words or I'll fumble my words or shit'll get mixed up and stuff like that. That and I have anxiety and everything else. It's not so much that I'm camera shy as I just can't get the fucking words out of my mouth that I want properly. Yeah, freaky. I've tried the pliers before, but reason I didn't say anything about them this time is because, well, for this, all you gotta do is spend $5, and you probably already got a piece of glass you're wanting to cut anyways if you're going to buy one of these. So $2 to $5 and job done. How often do you replace the cutting wheels? Well, with these only being $2 to $5, I don't. I just go buy a new one. I like the Cobalt ones because Well, give me a second. I'll turn on my camera. It's got 6 different blades on it. You kind of loosen the nut here, turn it to the next blade, and tighten it back down, and it's a fresh new blade. And it's only $2 more than the cheaper one. So, and I'm pretty sure you can buy the like even more replacements for these. I don't think you have to keep buying them either. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't looked. I usually just go buy a new one. All right. I guess I can show my face a bit, huh? Camera's way off. Huh? It's not right if it doesn't have the deadhead poster in the back. It just doesn't feel right. So, but honestly, do you guys have any questions besides the couple I've answered already? Or seriously, ask me whatever. Thinking about building a concrete pond, sort of like a coffin vault. Make a nice pond. Can I use the same glass cutter I use for mosaic? As it, or it has. I mean, I would assume if it breaks like glass, I would assume you could. I've never tried it myself, but I know people have used them to use or have used them to cut tile and stuff like that. Well, Gina, honestly, as long as you can stay in the same track or in the same cut that you made the first time, it's not going to do anything. But yes, you can. And sometimes you have to. Sometimes you just don't press hard enough, and you kind of have to go back. But yeah, you can make 2 passes. Just be a little bit more a little bit lighter on the pressure you put because if you push too far, especially on the thin stuff, it's gonna crack, kind of like it did for me when you guys saw it a minute ago. And by the way, was that a decent view for you guys? I made this janky ass homemade like stand just to hold the camera up over that way while I did it. Yep, measure once, cut once. That's what I definitely try to do. So you guys are gonna laugh at me at this janky ass stand I made, but I'm gonna show you. And it's funny. It's made out of an old piece of trim that I had laying around, and like a 5-inch lag bolt that was the same size as the little screw hole on my camera. I screwed it in right there so it'd hold it nice and tight. And I had to use the zip ties to kind of hold it steady because it would twist and go upside down, right? I kind of drilled that in at an angle to hold it from falling forward. Drilled through and drilled another screw through the bottom as a base to hold it up. I couldn't think of anything else. So I just went with it and it worked. I need to really quit being an asshole and just go buy a fucking nice camera stand. But, you know, I'm a jackass like that. Hey, Moose. Surgery, man, so I can't press as hard now, so choice is better. Heck yeah. It did. I thought it did. Oh, I'm gonna keep it until I buy another one. That's for sure. No problem, Gina. We'll be here. Um, sure who's going after me here. I think Big Tank Hank. Does anybody know if Big Tank Hank is going for sure? For sure. If not, I can probably stay on a little bit longer, not a whole lot. Oh no, I take that back. I gotta go freaking work on the tank in my bedroom before I go to bed. So I'm probably gonna get off here at like 11:30, 11:45. Gotta trim it up good. It's getting overgrown and it's bothering me. And I gotta get some of the shrimp out of there. There's a lot of shrimp. 75. And I put in 50 Blue Dreams, 20 Yellow Fires, 30 cherries, and a bunch of red Rillies. And they've just kind of been reproducing nonstop for over a year now. So you can only imagine how many shrimp are in there. And I need to bag them all up and get rid of them. I think he changed the stream date. If we're able to find out for sure, I might be able to stay on a little bit longer here. Yes, I can force myself to stay up. Pretty tired. Do tomorrow too. Oh yeah, duh. Hippie was going after me. Never mind. Never mind. Scratch everything I said. I'm definitely getting off at 11:30. And y'all better go fucking watch Hippie and like his shit and subscribe. He needs to be up to 202 real soon. And Bunny. Thank you very much, Tien. So yeah, we're gonna watch some Hippie John. Who knows? Maybe if he does a panel, I'll hop up for a little bit or something. See this ugly ass face some more. Like I said, everybody, I'm going to be going through this stream and the two next I'm going to be doing on this uh, and cutting them down and making them into videos. So it will be in a shorter, quicker format for you guys to check out there. It'll be pretty quick and easy to cut and slap up there. I wouldn't consider these my first videos because I got a pretty good video about a half-hour long video about sumps that I've been working on. I got set back a bit because I lost half the footage that I had, so I had to kind of go back and rip everything apart and try to redo it again. So it set me back a bit, but yeah, getting there. Thanks, Tian. I really appreciate it, man. I missed you. I miss your and Glitch's stream, man. I know she's got a lot going on. I really miss it. It was one of my favorite streams. Does anyone use Ken's food? If so, do you like it? Is it decent fish food? I do not, Mississippi, so I could not tell you. Does Hippie John already got that link scheduled or that stream scheduled for after me here, so we can throw it up? If not, John, you should do it now. Do it now, right now. I'll command it. No, I'm joking. I hope you guys learned something. And I know, like, you go up on YouTube and then click cutting glass or how to cut glass easily. You're gonna find a bunch of other shit similar to it. But I mean, hey, y'all asked for it. Hey, Skipper, what's going on, man? Coming in towards the end here. Did pretty cool. I got some pretty cool stuff going on earlier in the stream. If you feel like catching the replay, but just so you're aware, I'm going to be cutting the segment out where I did all the glass cutting and explaining everything into a video. Posting that probably tomorrow or hell even tonight. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You got to see me about destroy my desk trying to break off a 1-inch by 2-inch piece of glass. Everything on my desk jumped. My TV, my freaking camera, my stand, everything. I was lost it all. It's funny. Don't see him yet. Maybe in 10 minutes. I need to get a goddamn way to get a hold of this man. Hippie John, you son bitch, you. Where you at? I didn't. I just woke up from my family shit. No problem, man. No problem. I completely understand, Skipper. I hope you're doing all right. Majestic Cichlids. That's a new name. How's it going? Hope you're doing good today. Coming a little late here. I got through all the glass cutting there towards the beginning of the stream, about the first half hour. But I'm going to be I'm going to be cutting it up and making a little video of the same of what I did earlier today. So the reason I kind of chose to do it this way because for some reason here on StreamYard, even in 780p, it's coming in a better picture and resolution than what it was supposed to be doing on OBS in 1080p. So by vote of others wanting me to do this live and that, I just went ahead and did it live so I can get that better picture. Well, very welcome. Welcome back, Gina. Welcome back. Hanging out here for another 10 minutes here. I don't see he has one scheduled yet, so I'll probably do a pop up. By any means, please don't think that I'm sounding like an insensitive asshole. I'm just, to be honest, pretty numb to it. Sad as it sounds. But I feel for you, man, for real. And just as a reminder for everybody before I get off here, my next stream is going to be Sunday at 11:15, and we're going to do a Who the Hell Are You with ABC Aquatic Biotopes. I've already got the stream scheduled, so you'll get that set reminder. Good to go. Should be a pretty fun one. Just going to hang out and chit chat, get to know them a little bit. Nothing too crazy or in depth. So, should be pretty fun. Like I said, if you can, guys, make sure you guys go check out the replay for this if you missed the first good portion of the stream. It's when I did all the glass cutting and gave out a bunch of information. And it's also one part of 3 that I'm doing. We're going to be getting into quite a few different kinds of glass cutting. I sent you an email and check out that reef tank. Yeah, I'll have to do it as soon as I hop off here, man. Oh, show. So pissed off about my stickers, or I should have had them almost a week ago now. I ended up just saying, screw it, asked them for a refund, and then went and ordered some from a different company. Hopefully these guys don't screw me. Hey, Moose Gal. Thanks for the demo on glass cutting. I don't think I'll try it as I would slice an artery or something. Hey, it's not that hard. Just don't be a dummy like me and don't use gloves. I mean, at least I had glasses on. Yeah, always make sure you got gloves. And always have a towel around. I always like laying a towel down underneath of all this because, like I said, it does make a little bit of particles of glass and stuff like that. It's just it catches it a lot easier. I think we got about another 5 or 6 minutes here, so everybody's aware. Do you only have stickers or do you have other merch? Nope. Do you know I only got stickers and I'm giving them out for free. I don't know. I might do a t-shirt or something like that, but if I do that, I'm going to get them made by a professional company here locally. And I'm going to give them away probably for free too. I'm not really here to make money, but I can get t-shirts with a simple logo like that for about $7 a piece. So that's not too bad. Oh gosh, dang, yes, ABC. I was gonna forget. Obviously, after cutting all that glass, you're gonna have a lot of sharp edges. Take some real fine sandpaper and sand that shit down because you will slice the hell out of yourself. I really appreciate you bringing that up, ABC. I don't understand why that slipped my mind. Wow, I feel like a dummy. I have to make a little clip to sneak into the video for this portion of the cutting. Yeah, wet. You can use wet paper sand too, but if you use real fine sandpaper, it won't bother much either. Yeah, but yeah, wet sandpaper is definitely a good idea. I don't know. I might ABC. I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna get it all cut up and put together and listen to it and see how the audio sounds from that. And if I have to, I will. Oh, voice. Or you're talking about a voiceover just for about the sandpaper. Yeah, I can definitely do that. It does, as long as it's fine. You definitely don't want the real coarse stuff. And here, trying to get my hands on a real nice thick piece of glass, like a half inch to an inch thick. We're gonna cut us a nice thick piece of glass. But I'm gonna have to do that on my workbench because I'll put that fucker through my table. I tried doing that on here. Yeah, I could just film a separate clip of it too. Yep, wet sandpaper, Brooklyn. Double pane glass? Hell no. That's another thing, guys. You don't want to use tempered glass or anything like that. Just regular ass glass. Use tempered glass, and it's just gonna fucking shatter on you every time. So make sure it's not tempered. Yeah, but see, I got an old tank at the shop that all I got to do is reseal, but it's an old 75, so that glass is about like that. I was thinking about just ripping it apart and using that. Oh, you're asking what wet sandpaper is? Yeah. Yep. And they actually make specific sandpaper for wet sanding. People use it a lot for body work on cars and stuff. In just a moment or two here, guys, so everybody's aware. Anybody heard from or seen from Hippie John at all? Sneaky zone, bitch. I don't know. So what's everybody up to? Kill this last few minutes here. Yep. Yep. Looks like Lefty posted a video about 2 minutes ago, so make sure everybody goes and checks that out too. Here's a link for that. Literally just posted it 2 minutes ago. I don't think he even has a single view besides me at this point. So let's get over there and give him some love. There's a few other links I'm going to throw out here. Throw out Jimmy P. We got Manes, Tails, Fur, and Fins with the Aquatic Morning Show. And we've got Stephen P, of course. And there's another one. New England Reptile Distributors. If you ever want to find a really nice channel to learn a lot about reptiles, many different kinds of reptiles. This is one of my favorite places. I'm actually a head moderator for all of their social media. I respect these guys highly, and they've helped me through a lot of issues that I came across and have to deal with reptiles and stuff like that. So if you like reptiles and you need some information, you might be able to find it there. Other than that, it's one hell of a badass community. A lot of fun people. And that's all the links I'm spitting. That's all you're getting out of me. You guys want more links? Shoot them out yourself. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. Give some time for Hippie John. Hopefully he's coming up again. I really hope he does. I look forward to it. And we will see you Sunday for Who the Hell Are You? I should have recorded doing my water change this morning and cleaned the protein skimmer and everything. It's good information to have. It is good information to have. You should have. But all right, guys. I love y'all. Thank you all very, very much. Hold on, let me check on something right here. We are at 206 subscribers. So another 44 subscribers here, and we'll be adding a few more really badass fish to be given away. So that being said, I'm out, guys. I will see you in chat.